Good morning. Yeah, exactly this. It's 10 to 8. We wasted time thinking the weather would improve, but it actually only got worse. I don't know what makes us think the weather would improve. The ambitious plan today is to do 18 point something miles. Yeah, I know. And we didn't set off until 8. So that's not gonna happen. So the less ambitious plan will be walk until we find shelter again.
Some campsites down there.
Oh yeah. It's all about getting out of the wind again. It's not as bad as it was yesterday, so far, so good. These are new. Very pretty.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
This is such a pretty area. It's such a shame we can see so little of it.
There's a wind generator in the background. That's not me, the wind generator, no.
Yeah, you
At
can
night
hear
it is.
the turbines behind us and all the birds waking up. It's just beautiful. Or it would be if we weren't walking in soup. Fog is lifted. We actually have landscape in front of us.
Oh no! This is all mist. She's making this up.
Yeah, the respite from the fog didn't last long. It's coming up to second coffee time as well. Not too shabby a spot for second coffee. Some nice flowers in front of us. Tiny bit of blue sky.
And this flower.
Good company, even if he's gone mad.
And we're heading up there, right?
Of course, where the fog is. And we have half a white chocolate macadamia nut Cliff Bar each. Life can't get any better. And now we have actual rain. Just in time. Just in time for Brian having taken off his rain pants. And me saying, yeah, I don't think we're going to get rain as such. Okay, scratch what I said about rain. This is actually snow. Which is weird because it's not cold enough for that.
What we're walking in. And it's freezing. So I don't know if this is the only footage for today.
Morning. Not even going to pretend anymore that it's a good morning. This is day 4 of bleak weather. We are wet. Nothing really dried out overnight. On the plus side, it's not freezing cold. On the minus side, everything else. We're getting quite disheartened now, to be honest with you. We're used to hiking in these conditions. We're British, right? Well, he's British, I'm German, we live in the UK. We hike in this all the time. But as Brian never fails to remind me, in the UK we have the right gear. We haven't skipped on good waterproofs in order to save grams. We haven't sent everything that keeps us warm ahead because we were told, oh, it never rains in Southern California. If you do the PCT in any but a perfect year, just bring the gear you need. It's not worth it. Right, I don't know whether we've ever talked about the phenomenon of wet backpacks before. It's not a phenomenon actually, it's just physics. You soak something with water, it gets heavy. We're trying to do a 500-foot climb this morning and it's absolutely killing us because my backpack weighs more than it has ever done since the beginning of this trek. I have about 4 days worth of food and 2.5 liters of water. I should not be this heavy. Well, not me personally. But then, you know, what am I mourning about when I can enjoy these views? The weather's gone shittier again. Yes, that should not be possible, but it is. And we're now in a 900 foot climb, because doing 500 foot with a soaking wet backpack isn't hard enough.
No, just check.
Yep. We're inside the tent again. We have been since 10:30.
We've soaked through by 10:30.
Yeah.
And a good hour before that. And the temperature's just fucking, sorry about the language, temperature's just dropped.
Yeah. This morning it wasn't too bad. We set off, I mean, it was wet obviously. It was, this fog is hanging everywhere, as you've seen. It was wet, but it was a reasonable temperature,
Yeah.
so we just carried on hiking, and then it rained and rained and rained relentlessly for about 3 hours.
Got over the pass and the temperature's just dropped.
Yeah, and with us being wet already, that really wasn't a good thing. I mean, it also turns out that Brian's rain gear is useless.
And yours?
Mine, I don't know. I left the pit zips wide open on my jacket, so I got a lot of wet inside, but I don't yet want to blame the jacket for that, because it might have been user error. Brian's isn't. It's the second day. We suspected it yesterday, and it definitely is.
Yeah.
It's very, very disappointing. It was such a good jacket, and it did fine through all our winter
Hikes
and,
in the UK.
and autumn hikes in the UK, yeah. But something, don't know what it is. It looks like the seams are coming apart. Whether maybe it can't handle having a heavy backpack on top, or whether it's just
heat.
Or the heat got to it. I mean, this is like, yeah. So yeah, we managed to do about not even 7 miles today.
Yeah, so we've got no dry clothes at all.
Yeah, at the moment. Well,
We've got to try and put my shorts in with the sleeping bag, pair of socks in the sleeping bag, a top, and we don't know if it's going to take a day today or all day tomorrow to dry it up.
yeah. So yeah, we're kind of stranded in the middle of the Pied Mountains. Yay! Which, I keep repeating, I think would be utterly beautiful if the fog ever lifted and the rain stopped and the temperatures rose to, say, I don't know, 5 degrees Celsius. The wind, fog, rain have finally gone. It is 5:30 now. Here's our 10:30 refuge. The tent's almost dry on the outside, not so much on the inside, and we've taken the opportunity to try and dry out some of the clothes, because if they don't get dry, we can't get going tomorrow. It's a very pretty spot. I mean, I know I'm repeating myself over and over again, but damn, these mountains would be so nice to hike through in something resembling light. Hey guys.
Hello from sunny Bognor.
This is our summary for week 8, the week where everything went wrong. Towards the end.
Mainly the weather.
The weather. Yeah. I know we're in a Nino year and we were to expect various strange things, but the weather we've had since leaving Teatro, and actually on the way in as well, has been absolutely atrocious. It's been cold, wet, windy, it has snowed, it has hailed, it has nearly blown our tent apart.
But it's fun.
Yeah. Much fun. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, we sent all that, well, I did, all my warm stuff ahead.
Well, I sent my weatherproof gloves ahead as well. Because, by the time we'd reached Idlewild, we were cooking more than anything else, and we just thought...
It is California. Never rains in California.
Yeah, apparently it doesn't. People have been advised in the past not to take rain jackets, because, it's the PCT, it never rains. It's like, honestly, the only piece of advice we can give you, I know this is an exceptional year, and 2017 was an exceptional year, and I think 2011 was an exceptional year. So, you know, there's a pattern. These exceptional years happen quite a lot. What the hell is going on with my hair? Forget it. So if you have to split the space in your pack and you can carry the extra 200 grams, do it. Weather is not something worth not being prepared for, because it can really, I mean, we got very, very close to chucking it in those last few days, haven't we? But anyway, here's a summary for the costs for week 8. We have spent resupplying $404.18, town food $181.91. We went a bit mad in Tehachapi. Accommodation $199.80. As I said, we went a bit mad in Tehachapi. Trying to outweigh the rain. This is the thing, you know, it costs you too much money as well. Equipment, we spent $219.06. What did we buy? Oh, we ordered stuff to go to Grumpy Bears for the Sierra. My bear canister and my fanny pack gave up. Stuff like that, little bits and bobs like that. Oh yeah, we sent a parcel, so there's postage of $19.95 as well. We sent to the resupply parcel we had. We only took out what we needed and sent the rest ahead to Mammoth Lakes. And then there's laundry for... No, that's not laundry. Sorry, the rain has gotten onto my...
Rain.
ATM, sorry. Onto my piece of paper and has washed out the writing. ATM costs were $3.50. So altogether we spent this week. Oh God, it has gone on my brain. We spent this week $1,028.40, which brings the total after 8 weeks up to $3,465.96. Better luck next week, eh?